Do you know the feeling where you want to thank a veteran for their service, but also have mixed feelings about the military-industrial complex and your thoughts on war? Welcome to Worldly Families. I'm Justine Janae. Traveling to over 40 countries and living abroad has shown me that the mainstream American way is not always the best. I'm all about showing you new ways of being and doing so you can live and parent more intentionally and more joyfully. In honor of Veterans Day, I'm dedicating this video to my favorite veteran in the entire world, my husband, Kenny. I married a veteran, and let me tell you, it has helped me understand the military service, and what it means to be a veteran in America a lot more than I did before. It's broken down a lot of my preconceived notions of who joins the armed forces, why they join, and what it's all about. People join the armed forces for many different reasons. In Kenny's case, he grew up very poor, and as soon as he got his first tuition bill from Rutgers, he was like, I'm out of here. Serving in the military gets you the GI Bill, and Kenny was able to pay for college with that. Benefit number 1, life skills. Being in the Navy was a great job with stable pay where he learned a lot of life skills. Like, for instance, here's one benefit of being married to a veteran. Just watch. Look how he rolls my socks. It's so organized. He's the best at ironing, folding, all these skills he learned in the military. He really insists that it's a good job for young men with no real direction in life or no real sense of even who you are yet. Benefit number 2, you get to see some things. Kenny was stationed in Sicily in Italy, which was really cool because on his mom's side, he has Italian heritage, and he was able to dive into those roots and learn some Italian while also having access to the entire European continent. So on his off times, on the weekends, he would get to travel to different European countries. He's been to over 20 countries now, and when he and I first met, that was something we really connected on because obviously I love travel and culture and language, and so does he. He ended up, after that experience, loving it so much that he took intro to Japanese, intro to German, intro to French, Spanish, actually intermediate Spanish, and Italian. So he's great with languages and really awesome with connecting with people from different cultures. And a lot of that was because of the military. He had never really even traveled that much before. So it totally became this huge part of his personality that he otherwise may not have ever even discovered. Plus, it was very attractive to me. Benefit 3, meeting people from all over the US. Kenny's dad's side is African American with a bit of Native American. And growing up from 8 to 18 in Colorado, it was mostly white. Joining the military, Kenny was exposed to a lot of diversity from all over the country. I, as a white person, think of different accents like the Boston accent, a Southern accent, which I know there are several Southern accents, and all these in terms of the way that white people talk. Well, Kenny has brought to my attention that there are also different regional accents just among the African American community too. And by the way, as an improviser, he does them very well. Kenny was able to experience the composition of America in a way that few people do. He really got to dive in and see people, meet people from Georgia, from California, from just all over the country with all different life experiences, all different socioeconomic backgrounds. The beauty of it was he describes this cohort that he was with in Sicily as this really special group of people that just all came together from all these different backgrounds and just sort of melded and had this amazing experience together. Benefit 4. Free healthcare. It's actually really nice when Kenny needs to make a healthcare appointment, and regardless of his employment situation or whatever else is going on, he knows that he can always go to the VA hospital and get taken care of. Benefit 5, the VA loan. We haven't taken advantage of this yet, but it's next on our financial agenda to use the VA loan now that we're married and I can co-sign. One thing is the military does really encourage marriage. So you can't co-sign on the VA loan if you're not an actual spouse. It's one of the factors in our decision to get married. But Now that I am Kenny's spouse, I can co-sign and we can buy a house together with the VA loan, which has 0% interest and $0 down. This video is not meant to be an advertisement for the military or saying you should join or get people you know to join, but it is trying to highlight some of the benefits that there are of military service, even if you're not a patriotic zealot or you are not all about going and shooting guns and those kinds of things. There still might be benefits to joining that I did not foresee before, and I didn't realize all of the many various different reasons why people might join the military. So, as Kenny always says, thanks for paying your taxes, because it paid for his college, and I appreciate it because it made him who he is, and that's when we connected, and now we're married. On Monday it's gonna be 6 months of marriage after, we met about 8 years ago, 2 breakups, 2 babies, then we got married, and now we're more solid than ever, and I just love this veteran so much, and I appreciate the military service he had in the Navy for making him who he is today, because he is the best. Kenny, I love you. Please drop a comment below letting me know your thoughts about military service and veterans in America. Happy Veterans Day!